Around 13 to 15 years old was easily the worst period of my life. So I was getting bullied and I was like skinny fat, so I was never really able to attract a girl. And the one girl that I did attract, I dated her for a little bit and she ended up breaking up with me and going and talking to another guy. And it was around this time, 13 to 15 years old, where I started having thoughts of, not wanting to live anymore. But I'm 18 years old right now, and I can just look back at those times, those hard times, all right? And I can just kind of smile and be grateful that God made me go through that. Like, I'm so grateful because I know those hard times pushed me to grow as a person. Like, if I never got broken up with, I probably wouldn't have never gotten into the gym. And if I never got into the gym, I wouldn't have gotten into things like reading my Bible, dopamine detox, dieting, and meditation. So if you're a lot like my younger self and you're going through something hard right now, I hope you can feel my optimism. I hope my optimism can spread to you, because we both know that God is putting you in this hard time because it is just going to grow you as a person. Like, oddly enough, a harder life is better than an easier life. Like, hear me out real quick. If you were just born and somehow genetically, like, you were a 10 out of 10, like in the face and in the aesthetics, like the, muscles and whatever, you were a millionaire. Imagine you like woke up and you were randomly all these things. It would feel kind of fun for like a minute, right? Like a couple of days you would be like excited. You would probably be like texting a bunch of girls or whatever. But oddly enough, you wouldn't be able to look back at your younger self and be able to thank him and be grateful that, he put in the hard work and he pushed even though times were hard. Like, I've noticed one of the biggest ways to make yourself happier is to be grateful for your younger self. Like, oddly enough, most of us, right, we can look at our younger self and we can be kind of pissed at him, right? Like, my younger self, he was like addicted to porn and he was not even going to the gym and he was just eating junk food, playing video games. He was so unathletic, right? But then like younger Carson, like around 15, 16 years old, 17, he was like going to the gym. He started wrestling. He started, dieting, meditating, dopamine detox, all these things. And I feel so grateful for him. You want to be able to look at your younger self and just be so grateful that he put in the work and he pushed through those hard times. But if you had an easy life, you wouldn't be able to like look back and be like, oh, I'm grateful he pushed through those hard times. So oddly enough, in the long run, it is better to have a harder life than an easier life. And by the way, man, if you want my personal one-on-one help with things like mental health, dopamine detoxing, meditating, all these things, go check out top link in the description for our community. But once you fix your lifestyle, you're starting to quit all your addictions and you're starting to do some good habits, life still is hard. Because imagine you're going to the gym, you become an attractive guy. Well, now you have like women that want to hook up with you. And you have to like resist that, and it's hard to resist those temptations. And then you have all the other weird stuff that's tempting you. Like, you can imagine just modern degeneracy, like late night partying, drinking, drugs, vaping, all these things. You see everyone your age is into stuff like that, and you feel kind of left out. You're like, oh, am I the weird one? Am I the bad one? In the Bible, it actually says, I think it's somewhere around Hebrews chapter 12, I think, I'm not sure. It says that basically this lifestyle where you're disciplined, you're resisting all the temptations, isn't supposed to be easy. Like, we know it is meant to be hard, but if you stick with it, it will produce a harvest of joy and righteousness and peace. So day in and day out, when you're pushing through the hard times, you're resisting the temptations, it is meant to be hard. Life is meant to be hard if you actually want to improve yourself, if you actually want to like improve your relationship with God. But if you stick with it, you will feel so much joy. And the way I have found that I see that joy is gratitude for my younger self. I can look back and think like, bro, younger Carson was dialed in, bro. So one thing I hope you realize when you watch this video is that your life is basically just going to be hard no matter what. Like, even if you haven't improved at all, like life feels hard because you're treated bad. Maybe you're getting bullied. You're not able to attract a girl, whatever. You're getting disrespected. But even if you improved, you got the physique, you're, making money through your dream career, your dream business, whatever, you improved your mental health, oddly enough, life still is hard. You're having to ignore the temptations. It's kind of hard to stick with the workout, and it's like leg day today and you're like, oh, I may skip legs, but then you're like, no, I can't skip legs, I actually gotta go. Life is basically gonna be hard no matter what if you're dedicated to this lifestyle that I preach on this channel. So, bro, to that, I just say embrace it. Like, it's actually, like I said earlier, it is cool to have a harder life than an easier one. I'm naturally just more optimistic and grateful. So, anytime I have like some painful event that happens for me, I'll often try and see the good in it. Like, I see how it will grow me as a person in the long run. And then, guess what? Imagine when you have kids, you have a son, and you told him about the stories of the good old days when you were like doing martial arts or whatever it is. You were telling him about the hard times. And maybe he goes through something hard. Your son is going through something hard, and he knows he can come to you and he can ask you, and you can teach him the same lesson that I taught you today. I hope you could feel the same as me. An easy life where you're just like giving in to all the modern, like weird addictions. It isn't a life worth living. I want to have to work my ass off for, my definition of success. So then I can look back at my younger self and I can just say, like right now, like I have, younger Carson, bro, he was a G. Like, he felt like suicidal and stuff, but he was still locked in. Like, he was still going to the gym. He was, trying to start a diet and everything, and he was trying to quit pornography. Like, bro, he was dialed in. Even though times were hard, he was pushing through that shit. And so I really hope your future self can be able to look back at you right now and say the same thing. I really hope this video helped you. I really wish I could just show this video to younger Carson, because he thought that, oh, it's a hard life, blah, blah, blah. It's actually a good thing. Oddly enough, going through hard times, it is a good thing. Living an easy life, bro, it's way worse than living a harder life. I hope you can recognize that after watching this video. But if you want to learn more about this, topics like mental health, dopamine detoxing, all that, go check out top link in the description for our community. I have a special offer right now. If you join, you can get free one-on-one coaching from me. So go check it out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.